Welcome back to Bloodline Bikers, and in today's video I'm going to be speaking to you about a common problem on the BMW GS's. Now, people would put this down to faulty handlebars, many different things that go on along the engine. Now, on the GS, it's very common to feel a lot of vibration, especially when you're doing high speed and you come off the throttle. The engine vibrates a lot before it slows down, and a lot of that is perfectly normal on these bikes. You can't stop that vibration, but there is one vibration that is there for a reason, and it's there to alert you, and it's by design, not by a flaw, as many people would like to believe. So on these BMW GS's, it's very common for riders to experience vibration coming through these handlebars. Now, you probably see that I don't have the grip puppies on any of them anymore. I removed them because I felt like it made these handlebars a bit too thick and a bit too uncomfortable to ride, to get your hands right round the handlebars. Now, there is one bit of vibration on these that is actually there by a design and not by a flaw. But many people will have you believe it's a flawed bike, and that's why many people get rid of it, because they can't cope. Now, the one I'm referring to in this video is the clutch. Many of you guys probably have never noticed, or you have noticed, that after a certain amount of time, there'll be vibration or buzzing coming through your clutch lever. Now, many people start assuming that there's many problems. That's why a lot of people get rid of these GS's. My one had it when I first got it, but only till I knew what it was one of the reasons I managed to rectify it. But on a lot of GS's, a lot of people get rid of it because they start noticing the vibration. It's already relevant on the handlebars, but later on it starts getting buzzing through the clutch lever and can also get buzzing through the front brake lever as well. Now, what that's caused by is this right here. Many people don't understand that this is a closed loop system. So what this is hydraulic pressure, okay? And bearing in mind it's a closed loop system, the only way fluid is going to get in here is by coming upwards. Now, there's many people who don't know this, and they instantly assume that you need to top up the fluid reservoir on your hydraulic fluid. The only time you need to top that up is when you have a clutch replacement. If you don't replace your clutch, you do not need to touch anything to do with the hydraulic fluid, which is mineral oil. But there's a lot of people who top that up and think it's low. They check it, see it's low, and will fill it up. Don't do that. Don't ever touch that. This is meant to fill up, okay? You don't need to fill it up. Don't ever fill it up, ever. What ends up happening is, as your clutch plates wear, there's a piston that moves backwards, which then pushes the fluid back up into this reservoir. And it's designed to do that as the clutch plates decide to thin out and start to wear down. Now, many people won't notice this till about 30,000 miles. Some people 25, depends on how hard you use your clutch, depends on what you're using your bike for. If you're going through a lot of strain, a lot of hard use on the clutch, you're gonna notice it probably before that. But what ends up happening is, when this hydraulic fluid reservoir fills up, it's a design characteristic of this motorcycle to cause buzzing and vibration coming through your clutch lever. Many people won't be aware of that. How to fix that is very simple. Drain the fluid out of your reservoir. When you first open these are gonna overspill, okay? Because what ends up happening is fluid ends up getting so built up in here that this will end up buzzing, pulsating to let you know it's overfilled, that you need to empty it. And you can empty it very low. You just need to leave a very thin bit that it doesn't get air in, but you need to bring it down. Now, there'll be a lot of people who will lose that fluid when they go to open it, and only to top it back up. Do not do that. They are not designed for that. The only time you top these up is when you change your clutch plates. That's it. Because the fluid is going to drain out. You pour it in here, pump the clutch to let the fluid go down, let the fluid go down until it fills up and all the air is out. But when the clutch is wearing, that fluid is going to push back up and back out of this reservoir. It's very, very common Many people don't know what the cause is of this. And I've seen many people who have asked if you top that up. And there's many people online who say to top it up. You don't top it up. I know this from BMW's ISTA, because I looked it up. BMW specifically state, unless you're changing the clutches, don't touch the hydraulic fluid, which is used mineral oil. You don't touch it. You take out as much fluid as you can, because it should not be full. It's not brake fluid. It should not be full. And the same for brake fluid. If that ends up building up a lot of pressure, it will cause vibration and buzzing coming through your lever. It's a design characteristic of this motorbike. It's designed to let you know there is an issue before there is an issue. So when you're getting that buzzing, you're also being alerted that your clutches are wearing down. It's not to say they're gonna wear out now. They could still go up to 60,000, 90,000 miles. But it's letting you know that clutch wear is happening and happening at the right intervals, and it's to be expected. And then you know that your clutch is actually working because it's wearing down and moving the fluid back up. That is what it's designed to do. Because as the clutch packs move back, the fluid is obviously moving backwards as well, because it's pressing that piston back, which is then pushing the fluid upwards. Now, when you put in new clutches, they're a lot thicker, so they go move a lot more forward, which is why you manage to get a lot more fluid in there when you first top it up. But that's not going to be the case when they start wearing out. They're going to move backwards, which then means fluid is going to move back up and you need to drain it, which is to be expected. You can go and look this up online. It shows it on ISTA as well, what it's designed to do. It's not a flaw, as many people like to make out, that these bikes are flawed. It's actually a very, very smart move that BMW done. Okay, people are going to say, why would they do that? To where you've got to empty the fluid, but it takes literally seconds. Use a rag, dip it in, take out the fluid, done. Or get a syringe and pull it out. Obviously, it will, if you are getting a buzzing and pulsating, this will be filled to the brim. As soon as you even take 2 bolts off this cap, fluid is gonna spill out everywhere, so get cloths. Trust me, don't think of doing it without a cloth, because it will go to all your fairings everywhere. It'll be a nightmare. So make sure to have cloths everywhere before you open that cap. That is why a lot of you are getting the buzzing from that hydraulic reservoir right there. Many people are just not aware of it. But I'm glad I've made this video to let you guys be aware of a common issue that is actually by design and not by a flaw. Because many people are getting rid of GSs probably for that reason, because they think they just can't take the vibration, because you do feel it through your gloves. You will feel the pulsating, you will feel the buzzing, you will feel the vibration, and they just get sick of it and then sell it on because they don't know what to do. But now that's why I'm here to let you know what it's actually caused by. So I hope this video is going to help many of you of your BMW GSs. Thank you very much for watching. This is Bloodline Bikers here, and I'll see you in that next video.